Ishwarama's resplendent sun. It's the start of a bright new day. Time to rise, time to shine, Lord divine. Time to lead us along life's way. Awake, Lord of Buddha party. Awake, O Lord, over all mankind. Awake, O Lord of compassion, that the world good fortune may find.
Jude needs a hero, Jude needs a friend. Santa needs a hero, Santa needs a friend. Sai needs a hero, Sai needs a friend. Let's all be heroes, let's all be friends. We are young, we are strong, we are ready. We are the youth of this world. God gave this world and its beauty, but what have we done to this world? Mother Earth is crying, please help me. Oh man, can't you see? There's a war and truth is losing. It's up to you and me. Truth needs a hero, truth needs a friend. Sai needs ब्रह्मणि दिशो मे श्रोत्रे श्रिता श्रोत्रगुं हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Today, Sri Satya Sai Seva organizations wholeheartedly welcome the dawn of a new era. It is indeed a very happy day for all the active members of the organization that by Bhagavan's infinite grace, thousands of young devotees evinced keen interest in the organizational activities and have come forward to attend this conference. We extend a very loving welcome to all young brothers and sisters from our hearts. We wish them a very happy and fruitful participation in the proceedings of all 4 days of the conference. Using this opportunity of this pleasant and privileged duty of welcoming you, dear brothers and sisters, I would like to share just 2 or 3 thoughts arising from 31 years of service in this wonderful divine organization. These days, there are many youth festivals, conventions, meets, conferences, etc. organized all over. And many things are written in papers and reported in other media. It is often heard and read that to be young is very heaven. I do not know what is meant by heaven because no one seems to have seen heaven. But brothers and sisters, let me welcome you to the heaven in this creation that is Prashanti Nilayam. To my brothers and sisters who are coming into this conference, we are so very much blessed that Bhagavan's darshan is available for continuous periods. I urge upon you to fully concentrate and absorb the divine nectar of darshan, the darshanam divyamrutam. And then, once it happened, questions were put to Bhagavan. Bhagavan, darshanam divyamrutam, sparshanam divyamrutam, sambhashanam divyamrutam. But all those who are having the benefit of it, they are not getting the benefit of this immortality. Then Bhagavan put a counter question, how the darshan is being taken, how the sparshan is being taken, how the sambhashan is being taken. And if we have this faith and have darshan, then it paves way when once we are established in the feeling arising from the heart that Bhagavan is divine and nothing but divine, we are blessed, we are sanctified by the darshan, then it paves the way for our concentrating on what Bhagavan gives the nectar of discourse, the sambhashanam. Recently, during the daily discourses, Bhagavan mentioned people thirst for the interview. They are all crying that we are having so many difficulties. Bhagavan at least is not giving us interview. Then Bhagavan announced. That's why I have decided to speak continuously for so many days. And whatever discourse I am giving is an interview for all those who are listening to this. So once we absorb the discourses in the right way, then it paves the way for us to implement them. As Bhagavan says, implementation is the most important part of an organization. Whatever Bhagavan has been instructing us, advising us, counseling us in infinite ways, we have to implement them. As Bhagavan often says, akara manavas, but not achara manavas. At least our youth, the moment from they start this, they should become the achara devotees, not the akara devotees or the superficial devotees. Once we are able to absorb and implement, then we will get the constant nectarian absorbing experience of being with Bhagavan through whatever he is asking us to do. That is contained in the name Seva Samiti, Seva Organization. Those of us who are part of the organization are vouchsafed, are assured of constant divine contact through the work. Brothers and sisters, the organization, Sri Satya Sai Seva organization, loves all of you. You have undertaken quite a bit of trouble in your travels and perhaps in your stay over here, for which we offer our apologies if there is any shortcoming. We love you. We want you to progress. We want you to get firmly established in the faith and continue to experience the bliss of being in heaven and the bliss of being in constant touch with Bhagavan through the seva. Jai Sai Ram. God bless.
And now, today, Bhagwan Baba is focusing his full attention to the youth of the world. This brings us to a pertinent question: what is youth? By youth is generally meant all those who are in the age group of 18 to 25 years, having a strong physique, stamina, and sense of adventure and daring. But Bhagwan's definition, the concept of youth is something different. It includes someone who possesses energy for a zest for living, to render positive vibrations to their surroundings, with an urgent dash and rush to serve all with pure love. Our Lord expects the youth to be an individual with balanced emotion, who lives in peace with himself and others. Bhagwan reminds us that deep inside us is a source of that is eternally youthful. This has to be achieved through the practice of the divine teachings of our Lord Sai. Bhagwan often says, "My life is my message." And in this context, Sri Satsai Sai Avatar is a living example of youth. It is not enough that we love Baba, but we have to see whether Baba loves us too. It is therefore the prime duty of all devotees on this globe to move unitedly together to achieve this goal of qualifying Bhagwan's love by practicing the constant integrated awareness of divinity within. Lord says, "No one ignorant of the path can reach the goal, and no one unaware of the goal can choose the path." It is for this purpose that the Satsai organization under the divine guidance works in this direction to be of some help to devotees. This organization, with trial and error method, has built up an infrastructure since last 30 years, which is now being handed over to the youth of the Sai world. It is the personality, it is the responsibility of Sai youth to take the flame of the Sai movement further, not only for the next 25 years, but thereafter to hand over to the torch of the youth of the 21st century, and thus spread the divine message of the religion of love, irrespective of caste, color, and creed. Now onwards, there should be less organization and more transformation. The organization should not be used as a stepping stone for individual success or power for others. Individual sadhana and a deep sense of selfless service should be the fundamental basis of all service activities. An organization with only followers and with no leaders is far superior to an organization with no followers but only leaders. This is possible only by collective leadership, cooperative enthusiasm, one-pointed devotion to Swami, unshakable faith in the values of eternal dharma, and unflagging enthusiasm in carrying out all the divine commands of Sai. This should be the characteristic of every Sai youth. This has become all the more important now, since the organization has spread in every district of India and in 145 countries around the world. And from now onwards, the elders like me have to retire to further improve this organization quality-wise, and this process must begin with full satisfaction by the divine grace and blessing. Dear delegates, by choosing to participate in this youth conference, you have chosen to make a new commitment to understand the real significance of youth and to keep the intellect and the mind youthful. But let us remember that before we venture to step out to reform the world, one has to reform oneself. When we are lots of efforts have gone into this first International Youth Conference. For this, we organized 2 mini youth conferences, one in Europe and one in Asia, to gain experience for this conference. So participate 100% in all the sessions of the conference. If you have doubts, we'll place them before our Lord. We are fortunate and blessed to have His divine discourses every day. To conclude, may I remind the youth about the divine assurance given by Bhagwan at the time of the 5th World Conference in 1990. Bhagwan said, embodiments of the divine Atma, all of you should take a vow to continue developing this service organization. Take all people into the fold. Consider everyone as a child of God. Whomsoever you serve, think that you are serving your own brothers and sisters. Only then will God manifest in you. You will definitely get the vision of the God. There is no doubt that you will experience great things in a short time. People who have gone away from this organization are the unfortunate ones. Do not become an unfortunate one. Come what may, do not give up this service organization. Consider it as your very life's breath, and do this with real determination. This is what I desire. Sai loves will always be with you, and whatever you may be doing. This is the assurance, divine assurance from our beloved Lord, Sai Ram.
My humble salutations and prostrations to Bhagwan Lord Sai. Om Sai Ram, dear respected elders, sisters, brothers, delegates and non-delegates. On behalf of the organizing committee of this conference, I express our deepest gratitude to Baba for allowing this first World Conference to be presided in his physical presence. The organization recognizes the important role that the youth will play in the future as both citizens and leaders. And hence, this is the reason for this conference. We are indeed privileged to be part of Baba's mission. What is Swami's mission? It is but to awaken the inherent divinity in man through the practice of the 5 human values of Satya, Dharma, Shanti, Prema, and Ahimsa. With this in mind, the theme of the conference has been chosen as the practice of Dharma. This conference will allow the delegates from over 65 countries to participate in a spirit of unity, harmony, and sharing. For those countries which have not formed youth wings, the conference will provide a viable module from which they are able to form youth wings. For those countries which have youth wings, this conference will provide ideas of activities which can be undertaken to spread the awareness and understanding of Baba's message on the practice of Dharma. It is of the utmost importance that we take up this challenge. Apart from this, the youth in this conference will realize that the work of the organization to the 3 wings of spiritual, education, and service are important, and that they, the youth, are an integral part of the organization and not separate from